Hello and welcome to another session of Survivors of Flame. My name is Gio. I am your DM. Thank you so much for coming. This is the Arc 1 finale. So we won't be in this arc for a minute, even if you see us playing a different game. I'm Gio, the DM at Media Martyr 17, followed by the person who just took a bite of food, like they're not the next person to do an intro. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi everyone. I am Queen Weeb, also Michelle, playing Luna Lembra, Paladin Calistar, 4th level.
4th level, that's right. Next we have...
Sup, everybody. Thank you, Joe. I'm Brad, playing as Yodar the Hermit, level 3 Dwarf Monk, level 1 Warlock.
That's right.
So level 4 total.
You caught me slipping. And we have this one.
Gio sounds thrilled.
I'm here.
I know. What's with that?
No, it literally was not looking at the camera at all. And I was like, okay, this one ain't looking at the camera now. Introduce yourself.
I'm the one and only.
It's not like this is the 19th session.
The jazz master himself, Marcel. Don't at me.
Playing.
Oh, jazz.
That's what he said.
I'm about to chunk some shit through the camera. Like,
Jazz.
Your level.
A level 4 half elf artificer with a hat.
Oh my god.
With a hat.
With a hat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the artificer with a hat.
That's right.
Listen,
nobody wears hats.
Nobody wears hats. So AK Sally could not join us due to family obligations, and we are going to be doing level 4. Thank you so much. Like I said, Arc 1 finale. It's been a whole 19 sessions. None of us thought we would be here. None of us, when we started, thought we would be at this point. And I'm grateful, even as the future remains yet to be seen. Yeah. Listen, time happened. I was like, I'll be straight up. I enjoy doing this. If I'm too tired to do this because I have a full-time job, then it's gonna have to go. But you could go to !tip, and that might influence my decision. You know, a little change in my pocket. Or you can go to streamelements.com. Or you can go on my Twitter in the link tree and send me money. Money, please. Yeah. And this is why I usually have a script.
Let's do a recap.
This is why I try to have a script. Yeah. Jazz, go ahead and give us the recap, Marcel.
I have the story.
Tell us a story.
All right. So, last time on Survivors of Flame. So last time we were in deep combat with the reanimated Lawmaster. Okay. There was intense fighting when we discovered that the body was being reanimated by a force inside of it. After some combat, the force left the body, deanimating the Lawmaster. The Lawmaster just fell down. It was crazy. The spirit, or whatever it was, went invisible and went away. After that, Yodar, being Yodar, decides to go to the evil well located in the middle of the combat zone and take a giant swig of this swirling evil juice, as Yodar does. Which, 2 + 2 = blind. Yodar went blind. No nothing. Couldn't see nothing. Did it bother him? I don't know. After that, while he was getting his drink on, Jazz decided to investigate the area to see what was going on, to get a lay of the land, more information. On 2 nat 20s, after investigating so hard, someone took notice and decided to go into Jazz's mind and show him evil. An evil, decrepit, destroyed-looking area that this thing, I'm assuming, Jazz is assuming, was sitting on a throne. And this guy looked evil. Blood on the teeth. Gnashing of the jaw. Chin down, eyes up. You know what I mean? And
I
at that
do know
point,
what you
Jazz knew they weren't safe. And that's where we're at.
Yes, indeed. That is where we last left off on what this title is, Bigger Than Here. Aptly named session title. Because for two of our foci, Yodar and Jazz have witnessed something beyond themselves and have made their own discoveries. Jazz having this realization of a god of chaos making things happen, causing dissonance in not just this place and in others. Followed by almost concurrently, Yodar bargaining with a familiar friend that has been traveling with them cerebrally for the last 10 years, has now advanced, has now DTR'd, defined the relationship, and a pact has been made. Yodar is now bound to a being beyond. I was like, I'm doing the thing where like DMs talk really slow because they're trying to come up with what they're coming up with, and then I speed it up. I speed up the video because they're talking so slow because I know they're coming up with it as they're saying it. Listen, I love tone, and my tone is chaos. So I'm just gonna sit back and let the chaos happen in this role play now. This is right after combat has ended. The presence of that creature is no longer within this vicinity. But you are still in the ruins of Town Hall. And it is right after this moment. So I'm going to start with Yodar. Yodar is going to start our scene off. Because this is just after the pact has been made internally with it was like a pale figure, if I remember correctly.
And it's no longer initiative, right?
Yeah, no combat. In fact, like you can have I will not be showing Roll20 on the screen, but we can have it open for visual reference for us as the role play as the session goes on. Because I don't anticipate combat happening again. In fact, I'm going to say, please don't make combat happen again. But the map is probably going to be useful for you as I describe some stuff based on the map myself. If I open the right one. So yeah, Yodar, we begin with you.
So my eyesight's back, right?
Yes, your eyesight has returned.
Okay. So I look directly at Jazz in a serious tone. I make eye contact, and I'm just like, don't drink that. And I look at Luna, I'm like, definitely don't drink that.
I'm too far.
Well, how far are you?
Like 60 feet.
Damn it.
Yeah, because remember I was I'm with
you're free to move as much as you're free to move about as you wish. Since we are not in combat, you're free to move as much as you wish.
Yeah, but Faye can't
this
move.
Map is
still.
Faye can't move, that's true.
Faye can't move, and I wasn't planning on. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna be like,
I was like, don't let the
yes! Can y'all come here, please? I need your help.
You're muted, Jazz.
Are you good, Yodar?
So I'm going to use my awakened mind now and just say yes without saying yes.
You hear it. It sounds like it's being said 3 times, just like very minimally apart, but you can tell it's like yes.
That's coming from Yodar,
That's coming from my mind.
Like an echo shit.
Telepathic.
and I heard that.
A very minuscule telepathic echo happening.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, and just walk to toward Luna and Faye.
I'll follow.
I just go.
Okay, so y'all are moving
There we
towards
go.
us. Cool.
I kind of whispered, Jazz, weird shit's going on.
You're just now realizing that.
No, like
Stay off the grog, okay?
I won't drink shit like that again, okay?
All right.
Okay,
All
are
right.
y'all
Let's go see what they
closer?
want. Yeah,
Okay.
we're there now.
All right, so 2 things. One really important. Well, they're both really important ones. But first of all, we need to help Faye, because something's wrong. Something
What?
happened during battle.
Wrong
and
how?
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels that they just got stuck somewhere for a split second or something, while we were in combat. So right now, Faye can't, like, is having a hard time just standing. So I don't know what we can do.
See,
help.
this is what happens when you bring a kid along to do all this.
Oh God!
All right. I don't know.
Start.
I don't know. I'm looking out for them. All right.
Is that all you have to say, Jazz? Like, is there like no sense of empathy in you ever?
Can I? Let me see here. Hold on. I ignore Luna. Can I do like a? Can I check Faye at all? Like.
Describe the way in which you want. Like what? Be more specific.
I guess I want to. Can I use a wisdom medicine check to see if they're like hurt or anything, mentally or physically?
Medicine would be more for the physical.
Okay, what would be like? I guess a mental.
Well, it's mental health.
I would say it would be more of an insight.
Okay, can I roll for that?
Yeah, describe for me the way in which you try to figure out Faye's state of mental and emotional state of being right now.
Well, I would just get in front. I'm very pragmatic, as Jazz is, so I kind of like move Luna out of the way, and I get right in front. I get right in front of Faye.
I'll get an opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Oh wait, no, that's.
I stop it.
Yeah, thank you. So I kind of ignore the commotion over here, and I get right in front of Faye, like this close,
What are you doing?
and I'm looking right in their eyes, and I check to see if their eyes glossed over, are they focused on something where they're looking. I'm gonna ask Faye, "Hello, Faye, are you there?" Ask them their name. Ask them if they know where they are. Do they know what just happened? But very, very, very factually.
Yeah. Well, when you get that close, it's pretty obvious that like Faye has cried.
Okay.
Or at least has been at the verge of tears.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make a roll.
Yodar, don't you think this is just too much? Like,
No, he's trying. He's trying. Let him see. Like,
go ahead and make an insight check for me.
all right. I'm
he's not gonna hurt Faye.
You better not.
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you come into this moment and you're staring. You're like, "Hey, are you okay?" Like, and you see where Faye was maybe looking down at the ground for a second.
Okay.
Kind of, or at least a little spaced out a little bit, trying to like sort it. Like looks at you. And I'm not going to roleplay as Faye. That's a very complicated thing for me to do.
Okay.
Personally. Just because Faye is a character. But you get this understanding, and I think in the pragmatic sense, you see that like as Faye looks at you, you understand that Faye was not all right a second ago, but now Faye has steeled up just enough to be functional.
Okay. Fair. I asked Faye if they're okay. And I want to be sure that I think Faye knows Jazz, and that Jazz doesn't really care if they're like, I'm great, but can they walk back to safety?
Yeah, okay. It's in
Yeah.
like that like Jazz is asking, hey, can you function?
Yeah,
Can you
right.
move, basically.
But without being like, hey, are you good to keep going? Not
right.
necessarily, hey,
Right.
are you gonna be okay? What happened?
Right,
It's like,
yes,
are you good to
exactly.
keep going?
Exactly.
Yeah. Faye gives a weak nod.
Okay.
And like starts to get up.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
So while
Okay.
while this is going on, can I communicate with my patron?
You can try.
Can I try?
How do you try?
So I close my eyes and meditate.
I'm just
And
gonna stare at
then I
you.
just
Describe
start.
meditating. Like, do you like all of a sudden randomly get on the ground as this is happening? What is happening?
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Let's do it. I just sit down, cross my legs, and I just meditate.
And then I look at Luna and I go, and I'm the problem. I'm trying to do stuff here. Okay. That's all
Well,
I say.
I still need to talk to y'all about something else that's really important
And,
that we
Well,
haven't had a
that's-
chance to
I
talk
pipe up.
Meanwhile-
Luna, give me a second.
Yeah, let Yoda do what that is doing.
Roll a wisdom check for me. Just straight wisdom.
All right.
Actually, no, make it charisma. Make it charisma.
Charisma?
Actually. With your brand new charisma.
I got a 3. Oh wait,
Oh.
I'm gonna do inspiration. I'm gonna take an inspiration.
Okay.
Nice, very nice.
Jazz, do you have inspiration right now?
I do not.
You get inspiration.
I got a 2.
for that recap.
Oh shit!
El vato.
So it's a
Jesus.
2?
It
So
was
it's
it was meant to be.
Oh,
You
man.
feel-
I'm not talking to this asshole.
Yeah, so as you attempt to meditate and you're hearing, like, what happens is, like, you start hearing Jazz and Luna bicker, and so you can't fully concentrate in this moment.
Okay. I get back up. Just like, it ain't happening. So,
Is everything okay with you, Yoda?
yep. Yeah, I was just trying to figure stuff out. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Is Faye good, Jazz?
Yeah, they're all right.
All right.
You had something to say, Luna?
Yes. So remember how we were discussing whether we were gonna leave town or not in the next day or so?
I'm down. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Is that still something that we're thinking of doing? Or have things changed because of the situation we just
I
encountered?
do need to get my tasty paste though.
And it's clear that Jazz is kind of a little bit flustered, maybe at now that they're back, because they care. Jazz cares a little bit about his little crew. So now that the Faye situation is taken care of, Jazz is now thinking about what he had just seen. So he's a little flustered, and he says, "I think we need to go back to town, someplace safe. I think we should get out of here and kind of regroup to talk about this. What Luna is talking about."
Can I do an insight or a perception check to see what the hell Threen is up to?
Oh yeah, where the hell's
too.
Threen?
Him too.
Completely forgot about Threen.
He could come too, I guess. Remember, he tried to kill y'all. Just so y'all know.
I still haven't finished though.
I didn't forget.
Okay, so just see, we really need to talk about this very soon because I want to know if we can add some people to our party just for traveling.
That's fine. I think that's a great idea. I think we should go back to where there's a fire and some drinks.
Awesome.
Let's do that.
I'm sold.
What?
Okay,
time is
which
it?
one of you asked about Threen?
Yodar.
Brad, you look over for a second, and you look. Threen is looking around the area, like he's investigating this. He's
Oh.
starting to investigate.
Threen's doing his job.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
Shocker.
What out of character? Okay, can we try and like move closer, or like I'll try and move closer? Okay, I'm glad that we got this settled. And Jazz, you have no idea how much I appreciate you backing this idea up for the first time. Thank you. Let's see what Threen's doing because it kind of looks sketchy.
I vote we just leave him here. We just peace out.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be involved in this. Because I'm kind of shaken up a little bit, just a little bit, slightly.
Okay.
I go sit with Faye or stand with them wherever they're at and just kind of wait. So y'all do whatever
Okay,
you want.
Yodar, you want to go see what he's investigating?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's just do this quickly, and then we
Okay.
can leave because I gotta meet with the extra party members that I told you all about at noon. I don't even know what time is it. We just want.
yeah.
So I'm going
So-
towards Threen.
Yeah, so Threen at this moment is looking at this area of rubble to the right of the well of this, like it's not a well, it's more of a fountain, but like this font of whatever the fuck.
Definitely not cool.
And to the right of it in that room is investigating, looking at like the charred pieces, pulling through the charred pieces of like rubble, of like dirt, like that pieces of dirt and stone, like, and is trying to learn more about what happened here. And that's pretty easy to tell that like Threen's trying to see what's happening here. And as the two of you approach, where are the others?
They're taking a rest. Is everything all right? Are you good?
I will be. Well, since we're here, we might as well. We've seemed to have cleared the zombies, but this place has a weird and eerie tone to it. I want to know what happened here. I only know what little was told to me in the letter,
What letter?
in the Viscount's letter. From when I became the guard captain, remember
Yeah,
I have a job.
yeah,
I am.
yeah.
Listen, you all talk very nasty about me, and I do not appreciate it.
You should be used to it.
I just got here, and you expect me to do more.
You did pull a knife on me. I'm just saying, or whatever the hell,
Yeah.
whatever the hell that was.
Yeah. Well,
Just want to know if you're
we sorted that,
okay.
so don't bring it up anymore.
Yes, let's just calm down. All I'm asking is if you're doing okay. Is there anything else you need from us? Because if not, we're gonna try and.
This is a fairly big area. Help me investigate.
Okay.
I don't have a retinue.
Was there a please?
I'll deputize you for this moment.
Was there a please in that?
Yoder, let's just.
I'm just saying, like, he doesn't have to be so rude.
You're right.
I'm rude.
You're rude.
I'm just gonna do the investigation check.
Threen is just gonna stare down Yodar.
I'm just gonna stare right back.
Oh gosh.
All right, roll an
Okay.
investigation check, Luna.
Okay.
as this is happening.
Oh god, I have horrible investigation. Why can I do insight instead?
Because that's not how this works.
Ugh. 5. I find nothing.
Y'all rolling so bad today.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Roll with advantage because of your other, as you feel your other stir a bit,
Well,
due to the nature of this site.
Okay. 9. I would
Look
use
right out here.
I would use
you
my
look around.
inspiration, but you said we're not going into any combat or anything, and it's good if
You can't get another inspiration until you use your inspiration. So it's up
yeah.
to
I'll just
you. You want to use your inspiration?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see if this works.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
You got
Let's
it.
do
you
another
got it.
investigation. 11. Every
11.
time I just go like a few.
Am I?
I
All right,
guess it's
so-
better than nothing.
So as you're looking, well, let's say like, you part them to like stare each other down, and you're looking at, you basically cross to the other side of the fountain, and you're not. I need you to make just real quick, just make a wisdom save real quick, just so we can get that out the way.
Wisdom.
hmm
Really? 10.
10. Okay. And as you pass by the fountain, you feel like your other half this full sense of dread as you're passing by the fountain, and like you feel this. They convey to you this emotion of ancient terror, is the best I can describe it. As you pass by this fountain, but you continue to the other. You're crossing over that side, and as you look into this area, there are things that are covered in rubble, and like at first you're trying to do a cursory glance at things without having to touch stuff, but in order to get deep, like it takes you some time, but you realize I'm gonna need to like look at this stuff deeper. Like I'm not investigating properly. Like it's gonna take more. This isn't your strong suit. Your strong suit is learning things, not investigating things.
Yeah.
So you may need help from someone who is more adept, or just from your group, your crew.
Jazz.
Yodar.
Yoder, please help.
Roll
Y'all hear
an
that weird
intimidate.
songbird?
Y'all. Yodar. Roll an intimidation check. And it's gonna be contested against 3.
Could I roll for my charisma to see if I can stop them from bickering?
You've already moved on.
I got a 9.
You got a 9?
I
I
got a
should have
9.
done it. I should have done charisma while I was
Yeah,
still
you
in
missed
front
it.
of y'all.
Whoop.
Damn it.
Okay. You say you got a 9?
I got a 9.
Okay, so this is what happens. How do you only stare at 3, or do you do anything additional?
I just stare.
Okay. 3's looking at you, and like the antennas are going, and the mandibles, and then you see 3 is looking in close. Like it's like something about 3's eyes are like changing to like look deeper, or at least like the eyes are doing this weird thing of like I don't know bugs, but like
I kind of cock my head
And-
to the side like a dog.
mhm. And as you cock your head to the side, 3 has like a full like jump backward to the wall, and is like kind of like trying to keep a distance from you.
You
I
alright
guess
there, buddy?
Yodar won the staring contest.
Probably just farted.
Just I don't just
Like Jess.
let me be.
Okay.
You keep messing with me, and I don't appreciate it. Just let me be. I'm just trying to do my job. Please.
How many hit points does he have? Does he need my
So
help?
I just keep staring, but I reach back into my sack and I pull out my beef jerky and I just start eating the beef jerky.
Okay.
Well,
Moving on
just
to Luna.
keeping eye contact.
Okay, so I'm moving around still, trying to figure out what's going on.
Are you okay? Are you moving to a different area to try
Because
to locate?
because you said I moved behind or like near the fountain.
Yeah,
or
so
like,
essentially to the like that. So on the map, the left side of the that left upper left build area, that room area, you were looking in there, but like things are currently covered. And you were like, and so now you're moving to that next room.
where it looks like there's a body there.
The map is for visual
Just
purposes,
visual purposes,
not
yeah.
necessarily everything is accurate.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll another investigation check.
Investigation in this room.
Or rather, hold on. Did you already click it?
Yeah, I did. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you can roll a perception instead if you want.
Okay. Let's see if it works. Perception. The other one was better. 4.
What
Because
was
I
the
got a
investigation?
12. I mean, still pretty bad. Oh, well, not bad, but just kind of
I'll be
neat.
nice. I'll let you have that 12 in investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't really your strong suit, but like
Mhm.
what you can tell is that this room was the seems to have been the armory. So like you're seeing like some like
Are there
melted
any
melt
books or anything left?
pause. In this this is the armory, so like where the weapons would have been kept.
Okay.
Or like any like equipment that like the guards would have access to, or if somebody was in lockup where their belongings would have been placed. And you're seeing, this place was burned. There was an explosion, and so there are charred pieces of wood, blackened pieces of wood, broken stone, covering areas, and there's some like, for lack of a better term, like scrap, what essentially is now scrap metal in this room, of like what were swords, or what once swords are now warped pieces of metal that can no longer serve their purpose. I want you to what's your wisdom score?
Wisdom, I have 14.
Okay.
The
You feel
little
something.
small one.
Yeah, you're
right?
fine. Yeah, the larger number as far as the amount
Is a modifier.
Never mind. We're talking about the same thing.
Okay.
I want you to roll an insight check with advantage. As you feel your other stir in this room. Like, yeah, like surge is the best word I can think of.
We are not rolling great today.
I am not.
I have seen the number yet, but it's at advantage.
I did both 10.
We are not rolling great today.
Yeah.
Jazz, what are you doing?
Just hanging out with Faye.
All right, I'm getting bored with Threen, so I'm gonna go around and I guess look at shit.
Okay. Do you want to look in that same room that you were in with Threen, or do you want to look in a different room?
I kind of want to go where Luna was.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead over there. Do you say anything to Luna before you begin?
So I tried my telepathy again because I'm trying to get used to it, and I go, let me see what I see.
See.
And you're saying that to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I like?
It feels weird in your mind.
Yeah. Can I do like an insight to see if this like
something's up? Yoda is doing something
weird.
you've never seen before. You don't need to make a roll for that.
Yeah, this is odd. Is you all right, Yoda? Something seems different.
We'll talk about it after we get away from Threen.
Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna
go ahead and roll a perception or investigation and tell me which one, Yoda.
Let me see. I'll do a perception.
Okay. and you will get advantage because Luna is giving you the details that they have noticed.
Okay, so the first roll is at 18 plus 2, so 20. And then second roll was at 18, so 20.
Thank you, finally, so 20. Thank you. I was like, listen, there are certain things they're not locked behind a roll, but your rolls were just not good. Like, there's like I'm not trying to keep stuff from you. It's just those rolls were bad.
I have really bad rolls.
Okay.
That's okay. I rolled a 2 and a
A
3.
Three.
and a 2.
So this
Wow.
is what we're doing. All right. So, yeah. So like Luna told you, this is the armory, and like you're seeing scrap metal. This probably from your conversations with Jazz, this probably be some useful. This might be useful material for Jazz. Also, what you're seeing in here is, you kind of notice something under a bit of some of the debris, and you're like, okay, this whole thing isn't just debris and rubble here. There's like 3 different areas in which you can go through the rubble, and there's looks like there's gonna be something under there that you could discover.
I'd tell Luna all this about there being something under us that we can get to.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it's 3 areas. There's one that's like directly to that back wall, and then there's on the left and the right of that door what you understand to have once been a door frame.
Do you know if are we gonna need like any shovels or something to kind of?
Is the ground breakable?
Yeah, like is the ground?
I mean, it's rubble, so like you could comb through the rubble. Though you did see that there were some like construction tools.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if
Yeah,
we could go look
so-
for the construction tools.
Yeah, you know where they are. They're in that crate that
Okay, yeah.
Jazz was hiding in earlier. So
I guess we could go get some, and then come
I-
back.
I'll just start like just picking up big rocks and moving it or the rubble.
All right. And meanwhile, Luna, you go and yeah. Does Jazz still remain where Jazz is?
Mhm.
At this point, I would say it's been like 10-15 minutes.
I mean,
Okay.
no one's. I don't want to be with Dream. I'll go if Yodar tells me there's something I need to see, but
Okay.
I won't do anything.
Let me dig for a bit before I can go get Jazz. 'Cause
Yeah.
Jazz seems to be a little out of it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
Luna, you return with the
With tools.
with tools. So like, I don't know tools, but yeah, like this makes it easier for you to get through the debris. Are you starting with the back wall, the left, or the right, y'all?
I guess we could divide and conquer.
Yeah, so I'll start back wall.
Mhm.
Back wall.
And I'll do the other one.
So
Okay.
right here.
Yeah, Geo likes to improvise for some reason, and to the degree of like, I'm like, I don't even know what to make you roll. Roll an athletics check or acrobatics, Yodar, and Luna, you will do the same. There we go. That made sense.
Acrobatics.
There we go.
Roll acrobatics.
Woohoo! 22.
I rolled
On
a
what
20.
athletics?
I did athletics. Yes.
Okay, and then you did acrobatics.
Yep,
Good.
16 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna resolve this. I need to roll a d4. And 4 means I roll again. Okay. Yeah, Yodar. That's a bit. What seems to be on that back wall is a bit larger. So it takes you longer than it does for Luna. Luna, you are working on this at a 22, and you're like, it's been a minute since you've been hesitant about using your strength, and like it's paying off. You're like, no, I'm strong. That's where I am already. Is like I am strong, and so you're in there and you're chiseling away, and you find like a chest that like yeah
I'm
there's like
acting.
there's like a wooden chest, beneath the rubble. It yeah. So where do we go from there? So like standard generic treasure chest looks to be, or at least a chest that people would keep belongings in. What do you do?
Okay. I want to see if it has like a keyhole or something.
It
Or-
does have a keyhole.
Does it have a keyhole? Okay. What kind of roll would I have to make if I'm gonna try? I want to try and like break it open without a key.
I feel like Jazz would have something for that.
Okay.
So you see the treasure and you're like, I gotta break this shit open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's gonna be with shovel. We're gonna count it as you rolling an unarmed strike, and so that's what you would roll.
Even if I have the tools, like and stuff. That
I
can
mean, for the
use?
purpose of rolling to hit, yes.
Oh, okay. So just like an unarmed strike attack.
Yeah. I'm improvising.
All right. So I just
And
hit
it
the
makes
DC,
sense.
right? Not damage.
You don't know what the DC is, but you just need to roll to hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hit. It's because it says hit / DC. That's why I'm asking. Fuck. I got an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, try again. This is not advantage. It's just you doing it again.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
What is this? Is this the third time?
This is the third time.
I just hear this cursing.
24. Yeah, finally. Okay, so third try is a charm.
Okay, so the first time's an 11.
The
Second
first
time is,
I got a 6. I got a 6.
and then the third time.
24.
Okay, one more time.
Damn it. Oh, I can't see.
13.
13.
Just more cursing.
Damn it! Do I hit it another time?
No, I need you to make a dex save.
Damn it. Okay, dexterity.
Yeah, it's like you hit it enough times, and like just before it
To
breaks,
see if
you
I'm
see this
hurt.
like this amount of magic happen, like this like apparent like in the split second you realize shit. I maybe should have made sure it wasn't warded.
Huh, fuck. A 15.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dodge out the way for most of it, and you take 3 points of radiant damage.
Oof.
Probably not radiant, but we're gonna say cold damage. There we go.
Cold?
Force. Magic is force. Okay. 3
Force.
points of force damage. Where it could have been worse.
You okay there, Luna?
Yeah.
Can I hear any of this?
Probably just Luna's cursing.
Yeah. Like you hear like a
I look over and I'm like, can I see anything?
Because we're like 45 feet away from you.
yeah, but there's enough of a wall for you to not quite.
Yeah,
be able
for
to
not
see.
see stuff. Yeah, I should have like casted good and evil.
Did anybody
Right now.
scream or anything?
It was only 3 points of damage, so I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Then
I just told Yodar.
my pointy ass ears perk up a little bit, but that's it.
Okay. I'll
But
like
hey, now the
stand
chest
up.
is open. Yeah, the chest is open.
Yeah,
Now.
I'll stand up and be like, Yodar, are you good? Sorry.
And I go, I'm good, and then I telepathically ask, are you good?
Good.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I'm okay anymore. Trying to figure out what's going on with Yodar. All right, so this thing's open.
Yeah.
Can I do? I mean, I already opened it.
It's open now.
I can't do anything.
Well,
What do we
I mean,
see?
okay, so
Oh,
Luna
I'm-
is open.
I'm-
There we go. I was
I'm
like, Luna has opened the
speaking-
chest.
Out loud. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud. About. All right, so I guess I'll just like look around. You said it's
Yeah,
a
so you-
standard.
It's a chest, so it's like like you ever seen a chest in a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. So I can't give you dimensions. Don't make me, please.
Well, like, is it big? It's medium or small?
I'm gonna say medium.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just open it. and
You're seeing the
Just look around.
fray. You're pulling too hard at the edges.
sorry.
There's
Okay.
suspension of disbelief. More
I
disbelief,
wanna-
please.
I
More
just
belief,
want to.
please.
Okay, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find like any documents, books, like anything
Do you want
that.
to see what you see in there before you look for something else?
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry.
Because you're like, hey, I want to see if there's something in here. You want to just see what's in here?
Okay, tell me what's in there.
Okay, so say, what's in here?
What's in here?
Okay, so when you look, you're like, I want to see if there's things in here. I want to see for this.
Well, that's why I was
asking.
asking if
You
how
didn't
big
ask
it was.
me, hey, what's in here? You asked how
No,
big it is,
how
and
big?
then you said, I want to see if there's items, like what items, if I
Just
can find
tell
items
me
in
what's
here.
in there.
I'm like, yo, you
I,
just
I yelled at Luna, "What's in the box?"
What's in
Trying
the
to figure
box?
out-
I'm
What's in the box?
I'm trying to
I'm
figure
not-
out what
I'm
the
not
hell is
bugging.
in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just, I was like,
Come on,
you know,
just tell me
usually
what's
you
in the
open a
box.
picture, like,
What's in the
hey,
box?
Tell me what's in the
You're
box.
like, okay, and what
Just
do
tell
I
me what's in the
see?
box.
Okay, you see a number of vials of a red with a reddish color liquid in them. You see a couple of pieces of parchment tied with a ribbon. You see a familiar stone jar. And yeah, that's what you see in that cart.
Okay, so some weird
Well, in
red
that chest.
liquid, some paper stuff, and then what was the other thing you said?
Like a familiar stone,
A
like
stone.
a stone like jar.
Stone jar.
Yeah, and it's like it. You've seen this before.
Could I do like an insight to see if I, or
Well, not
that be a
insight.
history? Huh?
Could we?
Oh, it
could
wouldn't
we?
be insight.
Could we read the paper?
It wouldn't be inside. It'd be what?
Okay, what are you trying to do?
See where I remember this from, or like what it is.
Oh, okay. Do you pick up the jar?
You said this. It's stone jar, right?
Yeah, like it's like.
Does it have like any engraving in it, or it's small?
Oh well, you'll have to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll pick up the jar and see if it has like any engraving.
Okay, go ahead and no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna like fucking fall on my face, and then this jar is just gonna go in my eye.
No, when you pick it
It's
up,
gonna be a
when you,
pirate.
like once you pick it up, you're like, oh, it's tasty. It's a thing of tasty paste.
Oh,
Tasty paste.
I just tasty paste.
It's a tasty paste.
Yo, Jazz, I'm stealing your best friend.
Tasty paste.
I just
You
look
hear
at
that.
Faye. I just look at Faye. What does Faye look like?
Faye is drinking out of the water skin. But because you're here, because you are staying here, Faye has not gone anywhere else either.
Okay.
I just ignore it.
So Yoda, I got you some.
I give a look at Faye like,
The fuck's going on?
Why is
Okay.
it yelling tasty paste?
yeah.
Tasty paste.
Tasty paste.
Tasty paste. Okay, hey, and so I just like give it. Come over here. I'm not gonna throw it at you because
Yeah.
I just
So
don't.
I do a little like run walk over. Tasty
Okay,
paste.
here you go. Let's keep looking at this.
All right,
Did you
go
find
ahead and
anything else, Yoda?
So yeah, go ahead and add 2 doses of restorative oatmeal.
Woo!
That was the
I need my
player. That
tasty
wasn't.
Yeah,
paste.
so there are additionally, there's 2 vials of red liquid in there.
Oh, I want to check those too.
Okay. How do you go about? Yeah, I mean you can pick them up, but how do you go about? These are a bit different because they don't seem as familiar to you.
Okay. Do they look anything like was in the fountain?
No.
Nothing like that.
No.
That's a good thing.
These I want you to roll. These you can roll an investigation or arcana check.
Okay, let's see. Where's investigation? I mean, I don't have either or. Well, let's see, Arcana. 12.
12.
Yeah.
These are 2 potions of healing.
Cool.
That's dope.
I'm a stash him.
All right. Go ahead and add those to your inventory.
Yeah.
A high five, Luna.
It's got potion of healing.
And that's inventory. Okay.
Mhm. And then there are
alright.
still those three pieces of paper that are rolled together in ribbon.
Okay, I'm gonna. Before opening these,
I
I want
want
to
to
see.
make a check on that.
Yeah, I'm about to
before
like.
picking them up or before opening them?
So
Picking that up. Yeah,
Can-
just leave them there and do a check.
yeah, can I do like see if is it good and evil? Like to see if there's any magic or anything.
Do you have to
sealing
check
these?
magic?
But wait a second. I only have one spell left because we didn't.
Yeah, y'all haven't slept yet. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't slept. What do I have as my cantrip stuff features?
I'll give you time. Let's change scenes and then we'll come back.
Let's
to it.
move to Yoda. What did you find?
Yeah, so Yoda, it does take you a little longer, but there is
Just
what we
move
will
big
call
rocks.
a large chest
Oh.
under this rubble.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you've already heard this poof. So, you already heard the poof when Luna was
Yeah.
hitting the chest.
So
So how do you go about this?
I call out Jazz. Can Jazz hear me? Jazz!
Yeah.
Can you come here? I need help. Please.
I turn to Faye and I'm like, "Are you gonna be all right?"
Yeah, I'll look over here with Threen.
Oh, Threen's here. I run to Yodar.
Threen's on the other area. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then
I
I
saw
go,
Threen
all right.
to the right. Yeah.
I was just like, well, just stay here while we do this. And so I go.
I'll go with Threen, y'all. I'll go with Threen.
Fair enough. Okay, and I go toward Yodar.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
What's up, Yodar?
So found a chest, but Luna found a chest earlier, and it had some kind of magic trap on it.
Magic trap.
Yeah, it wasn't a harsh attack on her or on them, but it did a little bit of damage.
Okay.
So I don't know, since this is a bigger chest, I'm thinking bigger damage.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You know what? That the logic checks out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to check if it has?
Yeah,
it?
if you, I've seen you do stuff like that before, so.
You're right. You know, when you're right, you're right. I have detect.
It's good to have helpful friends.
Yeah, I have detect magic. So can I do that?
Yeah. Go ahead and read off to me what detect magic does.
Okay. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. So, what's the duration?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Is it a concentration spell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, as soon as you put this off, you feel it kind of radiate out, but then stop at this room due to the stone.
Okay.
But you're looking at this chest does seem to have a magical ward on it. It also seems to have magical items within it. Those 3 scrolls are magical in the chest that Luna sees, and then there's a third chest to the left that is underneath rubble that has a magical aura to it.
So now there's 2 chests, this big one and then one under.
So yeah, there's a chest on the back wall There's a chest that Luna had to the right of the back wall,
Okay,
and then to the left of the back wall, there is also a chest underneath some rubble.
that I detected.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
like I won't even say it's underneath some rubble. This is what I'll say. It's not a chest. Sorry, because I just remember what Detect Magic said. It's not a chest. You just see something peeking out underneath on the left side.
Okay. Okay, can I do identify, another spell I have?
Okay, so identify only works on one item, right?
You choose one object. Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that right now?
Yeah, on the chest that Yodar wanted to open. Because there's a ward on it, right?
Yeah, you see a ward. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see its properties, what spell was used on it, and what properties.
How many spell slots do you have? I'm trying to be
I have
helpful.
3.
You have 3, so you're like, it's fine.
But
Are you able to
because
ritual
we
cast?
haven't-
Well, actually, Detect Magic was a cantrip, so I still have 3 left. Yeah.
Well, not cantrip. We're using your feature.
No.
A feature is different than a cantrip.
No.
But you use spells during combat.
You're right.
So-
You're right. Then I don't have any. So could I not use that? I can only use 3 spells.
Yeah, you only have
Well,
enough
then-
spell slots
yeah,
per
that's
day.
left.
Yes.
Take it back then. I can't use Detect Magic. Sorry, Yodar.
Don't you have Detect Magic as a magic spell and as your feature, as part of your feature? The for part of your mark.
Oh yeah, so that I can use those whenever.
Yes, as we have discussed.
No, it says once you cast any of these spells with this trait, you can't cast this spell
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. Have you already cast it with the trait before today?
No.
Have you already cast it with the trait today?
If the box, so the boxes are full, the little squares.
So yeah, that means you would have had to click it, right?
Then I guess so. They're
All right.
awful. My Detect Magic, Poison, and Invisibility. I know I used Invisibility for the Crane thing.
Mhm.
I guess I did use them.
You do have your magical tinkering,
Okay.
so you could imbue a tiny non-magical object with a magical property of your choice. So it's 5 feet radius of light, up to 6-second long recorded message, emit order or nonverbal sound, static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. You also have something else in here, if I remember. You have some tool proficiency that may be helpful. Is anyone proficient with thieves' tools?
I have Smith's tools,
With what?
leatherworkers tools.
Thieves' tools.
I am, yeah.
You are? Roll an Arcana check for me.
Where does it say?
Bottom
In
left.
your proficiencies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arcana. Okay. 18.
18.
Mhm.
You think there's a way you can unlock this chest without making the ward go off. You will need to roll a sleight of hand check. Are you proficient with sleight of hand?
No.
Okay, so you will need to roll a sleight of hand check and add your proficiency modifier. So you will roll the sleight of hand and then you will add, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do that. As you describe for me, as you take out your thieves' tools to do this, describe that.
Okay, so I rolled a 19.
Okay.
And so I take out my thieves' tools, which include a lockpick, and it looks like
A stethoscope.
yes, exactly. But it's a magical D&D stethoscope.
I like
No, it's just a stethoscope.
They have doctors
But
with
it's a
stethoscopes
D&D
in
one.
D&D.
Jazz has a stethoscope.
Okay, so then I have a stethoscope, and as I'm tinkering with it, I'm also moving the sound end of the stethoscope in like an infinity mark thing.
Yoda's just sitting there all confused and shit. Like,
Yeah, you've only seen this thing once. Luna,
And
you've
I'm
never seen this
and
thing
I'm
in
and I'm
life.
starting to get I take my hat off.
Do you need some water?
Shut up.
And then I just turn around because Jazz is making weird noises.
And then yeah, so that's how I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right. It unlocks.
The ward doles, and it is safe to open.
Yodar,
Little fingers.
everything in here is mine. And I open the thing.
All right.
I'm okay with that.
Why did you call
Fine.
him Yodar? I hear.
Because I didn't want to die from the box.
You weren't gonna die. You saw me. I didn't die.
Because you had little box. This is a much bigger box.
It is a bigger box.
Oh God.
All right. So in this chest, there is more things. Look at y'all getting treasure. Look at you discovering things, finding treasure. Very exciting.
I want to try and like.
There are 4 bracers here. 2 pairs, I'll say. But there's 4 bracers in here. As well as there is
What
what looks to be some parch, like they go on the arm,
Oh, okay.
like the
Yeah.
there's also, where did I put it? See, this is why I said I was going to put everything together and I did not, because I was tired. You see, like there's some pieces of there's some documents in here, as well as a few books. That's all I will tell you without.
Can I look at the books?
I-
Yeah.
I guess I gotta
I
ask
put-
Jazz if I can
I-
look at the books.
There's
put
like
the-
one
I-
that has a bit of a blue cover and one that has a bit of like a yellowish red cover.
So Yodar goes to grab the books and I touch his hand slightly and I go, no. And I give him a pair of greaves.
I look at him and I hand him back and be like, I don't wear armor.
Oh, really?
No,
What?
I don't wear armor.
I've
I don't
never
need it.
noticed that. I've
Yeah.
never noticed that. Okay. Fair enough.
But a bit
Thank
of
you,
the
thank
of
you,
the
though.
grease of the bracers, you mean? You give him?
Yeah,
bracers?
You said bracers. Where did I get
Yeah.
greaves from?
You said
I don't know.
greaves, but
Why
the
did I
bracers.
say that?
Yeah,
Same.
there's
My
like
bad,
2
my
different
bad.
pair of bracers, and they look different.
I
But
don't know why I say greaves. My bad. Okay,
Um,
bracers.
so there's. Let me be more specific about these bracers because there is some detail you can say. So there's one that like depicts a bit of like in the leatherworking, fine craftsmanship. There's one that has like the visage of like, for lack of a better term, it looks like somebody like etched in leather, some Legolas looking motherfucker into the leather on each one, with like 3 arrows going up. And then on the other pair, there's like, it's more simplistic. It's not this whole visage fancy. Ooh, it's more of like the shape of like, it goes like, it's more of like a square at the top and it's square down the side, but then it juts down into like a bit of a diamond shape. It looks pretty similar to like a shield.
So which one did Jazz hand me?
Let's go back a little bit. I tell Yodar, do you want the feeder fan or the shield? What?
Looking thing.
Bracers.
Bracers.
I
You've
guess
seen bracers.
the Peter Pan one.
I don't know what Peter Pan is, but okay.
Whatever you said.
Yeah. Okay, well here you go.
Okay.
I give him those just so I can have. So Yodar looks at him.
Yeah. So I'm looking at them. Do I notice if Jazz goes back to looking at the box?
I'm about to look at the books. Yeah.
Okay. So Jazz's attention is on the books. I look at Luna and I just hand them to Luna.
Damn.
Easily happens without question.
Damn.
Um,
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, so now you
And
have
then in
these
my
are
head,
they're
I go,
nice.
"You're
They
welcome."
look wonderful, and
What
they
color
have
are
like
they?
they're like at this moment they are like a classic leather brown at the moment. Though like
I
I'm
can
gonna
bend them.
assume Jazz shared that they are magical.
Sure.
because they have a magical nature to them.
Sure.
Of what nature you are unsure, but there's that beautiful visage, like like a bit elven with like half elven even, arguably depending on certain areas. Kind of hard to tell at a certain point. Long hair, kind of like slicked back, and like it's just like, and then it's like the 3 arrows going up.
Okay.
All right.
And like it has those like action lines of like they're moving swift speed. The arrows are moving with swift speed. Yeah.
Okay. And you said there's 2 books, a red and a blue one.
There's like
Yellow.
a reddish yellow, like red and yellow mix, and then one
Okay.
that's blue. Yeah.
Can I look? Can I investigate both of them, or I'll investigate the blue one.
The blue one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's library
pill.
time. All right. So you're looking at this blue one, and you open it up, and it looks like as soon as you open the cover, that first page, this is it has the name of like it says like property of Maris High South, Lawmaster of Taurine, and then on the next page it's there's like bookkeeping. It's bookkeeping. It's an inventory management of what was and was not in this room. It's a bit out of date, so it's not the most recent one, but it's a previous one of like goings in and out, and like who was here, who was not, like if there were people in the premises who had visited previously and that they had like logged in or had an appointment with the lawmaster, they are in this book. Also, like if that person was like, hey, this was gotten rid of, that's in here as well.
Okay. And can I now investigate the other one?
I would say if you wanted to, you could look at the other one and get about an equally cursory amount of what was here, or you could delve deeper into this blue one and find out about the red and yellow one later.
No, I want to kind of skim the other one.
Okay. All right. So you look at the reddish yellow one, and that one has like, when you open it up, it's weird. It's weird. It doesn't have a name in it. And geez, it's really weird. It's really weird because like when you're looking at it, you could tell like on the outside there's like this red and yellow. And you're like, how do they even dye the leather on this that look like this?
Mm-hmm.
And when you open it up, you can tell there's like, this one has a magical. Well, the blue one did not have a magical aura to it. This one does have, like, this is the one that marked as magical. And within it, like, there's like, the pages are blank. You're looking at, like, you're flipping through, and the pages are blank. But that's it. But you could tell that they shouldn't be blank, but they are. So that's what you get from that on a cursory glance.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool.
Luna, what are you doing?
I was gonna ask. So there's 3 different healing potions. Which one?
No, there are 2 potions of healing.
No, I know, but the types.
The normal one.
Okay, the one that says greater.
No, the one that just says potion of healing.
Oh, there's.
So not greater or superior. It just says potion of healing.
It doesn't say that.
Okay, are you looking at magic items or equipment?
Potion.
Okay, unclick potion and just type in potion of healing.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Equipment or backpack? I don't know.
But yeah, there are still 3 scrolls that you have not picked up.
Yeah, because
or rather, they are pieces of paper wrapped in ribbon, as I described previously. But they're scrolls. Damn it, it's pretty obvious. They're scrolls. You don't know what kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But they have a magical aura that was told to you.
Yeah, because I don't. Can the like the gloves, well, the bracers that Yodar just gave me help me? Like, what kind of magic do they have? Can I like?
Roll an Arcana check for me. Yeah, there's a lot of rolling today, y'all.
Keep rolling.
7.
We're exploring today. You don't know what these bracers can do, but it doesn't. The image is not of someone looking at magic. It's there are 3 arrows on the on the bracers, and so you're like, maybe not magic. You're like maybe not for magical detection.
Okay.
That's
I
all.
guess I'll just put them in my backpack then.
Okay.
And
Make a note that you have those, but I won't tell you what they are yet.
okay.
Yeah, you'll need to do more. You definitely know you'll need to do more to find out more.
Bracer.
And I say you, I mean as in like the collective you. Mm-hmm.
Bracers, yes.
Yeah.
Bracers. Oh.
Yodar, make an Arcana check as well, since you have a set as well.
No.
You have a.
Oh, did Jazz
like
give
a
me both
shield.
of them?
No, you have. So you have a pair. Oh, you don't have the other one.
I don't have the other one.
No,
Jazz gave me this. I gave it up.
He gave them to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't wear armor, so it was just like.
I guess here. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna, because I don't have any spells to detect
Do you
magic.
pick up the scrolls?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like.
Nothing happens. When you
Okay.
pick them up,
Wait.
nothing bad
Does Jazz allow Luna to pick up the scrolls?
No,
It's a
but these are
different chest.
these are the ones that the chest that I have because there was some in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to grab them, and then they're completely sealed, right?
Yeah, they're tied. Yeah,
They're
3
completely
different. Yeah. So make a note that you have those.
Okay.
Even if you need to make it as a custom item, because you will need to know more in order to do more.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna try and
yeah.
opening them now because I'll just
Yeah, totally.
prepare a spell later.
Yeah.
To detect magic.
While
Yeah,
this
totally.
is going on, can I go dig up?
Yeah, I wanted to go
under
and
the
dig
other
up the other one.
Wait. Can I do something before Yodar leaves?
What's that?
Well, can I ask this? Is there anything else in the chest other than the bracers, and the 2 books?
Let me make sure.
Okay.
And how many
Actually,
scrolls do
I
you
want
have?
you to roll a d20. Let's see how lucky you are.
That's fair.
That's a flat d20.
That's fair. That's fair. Can I use my luck? One of my luck points?
Yeah. Yes.
Just-
Jazz's feat is the lucky feat.
Nice.
Yeah. So I get to just re-roll a d20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if you get a nut one.
Oh! Damn!
Then
What'd you
It
get?
was on the nat 20 and it flipped once. I'm not too lucky. A 10.
10.
does Jazz have inspiration?
Better than
I do have inspiration. Can I use it again?
Yeah. Yeah. Reroll is inspiration is different than a luck
Alright.
point. Yeah.
I'll re-roll again.
that one.
Oh, baby! I am lucky.
That's what we're talking about.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Okay.
Thanks, Yodar.
Damn, you look.
You dig your hand, like you're looking here,
Uh-huh.
and you like check the the felt lining of this chest, and you tug at this ribbon,
No kid.
and you open it, and there looks to be a wand in there, and it's got like blue on it. There's like a bit of like, instead of like just like the, it's a wand because there's been stories. You go like it's a piece of wood. People act like they do magic all the time. That's how you grew up, and but this one has this like nice like metallic to it, and like looks like this weird blue that's like semi-translucent, that like goes into a curve at the top of it, but it looks to be chipped. And with a nat 20, because I respect the hell out of nat 20s, you also see, you feel in this moment like that maternal feeling, as you tugged at it, like, look here.
Okay.
Not that you hear that, but like you feel it. You
Yeah,
feel this
sure.
essence of like.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that all that's in there? I can.
Yeah. It's but yeah, and you feel it, and you're like, you without thinking too hard about it, you're like, it doesn't work now, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you do know it is a wand of some kind.
Okay. I gather the books and the wand, Hermione Granger style, and I turn to Yodar, and I'm like, Yodar, and the other pair of greaves, and I have them in one hand, and I go, Yodar, where are the greaves I gave you?
I don't wear armor, so I just gave them to Luna.
I was just you did what?
I don't wear.
I wasn't giving them to you. I was having you hold them. Luna.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I'm gonna go and take a look at it. How many scrolls did you say?
Did you see the ears? And did you see your greaves? Hey, they didn't look like you. All right.
I think Luna's just walking off.
Yeah, I was just like,
Luna, you do, as you get closer to that wall, you feel like your other internally like surging with excitement, and like it feels something about where as you stepping closer feels familiar to you. Whatever's under here is it feels like it's meant for you.
okay, I guess I'll just start like moving the rubble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make y'all roll anymore for about rubble and shit.
I got a 24 when I was moving the rubbles.
So yeah, so when you're pulling this shit apart, like it's like you feel that the others are like more, faster, like trying to urge you to continue.
I just look at Jazz. I'm going, you seen this?
I don't know where all the strength just like y'all never seen me carry anything
I
ever.
hope she drops the greaves at some point.
They're my backpack.
You mean
And what's
bracers?
in here
Oh yes, sir.
is like what's under here is a sword. Silver.
Ooh.
It is a silver sword. The likes of which you've never seen. It is metal, but it is the color of stone. And at it has a hilt, but it does not have a pommel. Or no, it doesn't have a cross guard.
Mm-hmm.
It is similar to it is very similar to the blade that you saw in one of your visions. It looks very similar.
The one that stabbed me, or
no, the one that you had when you were at that stone altar.
oh yeah.
And there is a looks to be something etched at the hilt. Like at the hilt of the blade before it becomes the actual like
the whole
the
handle thing.
What languages do you understand?
I do Celestial, Common, Elvish, Halfling, and Quarry.
Okay, say them for me one more time, but slower.
Sorry, Celestial, Common, Elvish, Halfling, and Quarry.
Okay, roll a d6 for me.
D6. Where are you? 1.
Okay.
Inspiration.
I don't have inspiration because I used
it. Wouldn't work on this. It also wouldn't work on this because this is. So it's a 1. Okay.
So bad.
So yeah, so you see 2 runes, one in Elvish and one in Quarry.
Okay.
And you can read that both of them say the same thing, just in 2 different languages.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the closest to the hilt is in Quarry, and then the next one is in Elvish. But like it's actually different. So the Elvish one says memory. But the one in Quarry is a bit memory is would work for the word, but the word is closer to amnesis. I'll spell it for you. ANANESIS. That would
Okay.
be like if you were translating it into common, that would be the closer to the word. Like memory wouldn't be as close as amnesis would be. And but yeah, those two runes are the same, or those two runes. So the Elvish one said memory essentially, but the deeper meaning is written in Quarry, amnesis.
Is there any more runes on there?
No,
Okay.
as you peek over Luna's shoulder, so, or as you peek under Luna's elbow. Yeah. There. Yeah, and the sword has a bit of a glow to it. So like, as you hold it, it feels like home. Like it feels comfy and familiar in your hand in a way that you
I didn't think I could feel ever because I don't
you
have a
don't
home.
know. Yeah.
I don't know. A home.
And it feels like your core, the spirit within you feels like it's yearning to get closer to the sword.
And I'm just holding it, like.
And you are holding it, and Jazz and Yoda, you're seeing Luna with the sword, and it just looks right. Like Luna's been using a bow, but like it's been a little awkward. But like the sword looks right in Luna's hand. The sword looks right. You don't know, like beyond anything, without any knowledge, this looks like Luna found their sword. You know that they've never been here before, but this looks like Luna found their sword.
Dang. I have a sword now. Can I investigate anything on... Why are you laughing?
It was just funny. You're like, damn,
I have a sword now.
But
Yeah.
I understood what you mean. You're like, this is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Not in a bad way, y'all. I'm just like in shock. Like you have no idea how shocked I am. Well, can they tell like how shocked I am?
It's up to you.
I don't know. Do I?
Are you trying to hide it?
Nah. I think Luna's in a lot of stuff's been going on that they don't feel like they could put up like a barrier at this moment because a lot of stuff has been going on. So I don't have enough energy to hide what's going on with me. So I don't know if y'all wanted to see if I was shocked about this or not. Anyway, I want to see if aside from that, like from you said like it's kind of like an engraved in Elvish and Quarry. And you said that it didn't have the...
Yeah, it's like very like it doesn't have, like usually you think of a sword, it has like the cross, like your sword has like a bit of that. But like this is like there's a little bit of like a circular motion there. But like other than that, like but nothing too like yeah.
And it's just made of stone, right?
No, it's metal, but like
it's metal, but it looks like stone.
Yeah, it looks like. What's your? Hold on. Let me look at your stuff real quick. Let me see if you earned this.
What do you mean?
You're looking at it, so like as you're looking more at it, there's like small details in it. that remind you of the moon.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I see if I've seen this before, like in any books or anything I've seen anywhere else, or it's just, or if I can remember something looking at
Okay.
this?
So, okay, just to make sure I'm clarifying, in this moment where the feeling, the feeling that Luna is getting feels right, Luna wants to go into the mind to process the feeling and
Okay.
make it logic. Is that what you're
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I want, like, why does this feel right? Like, why
Okay.
does this feel like this belongs to me? And why does my other give me this feeling that it wants me to hold it? Or like it wants me to have it?
Okay, make a history check. I won't lie to you, the DC is high.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll get something high. 16.
You're for the second time today, I feel like for the second time today you're seeking answers for the second time today you are questioning your feeling. Something
Okay.
feels like something to you, and you're once again trying to go into a font that you know is limited.
Yeah.
And not trusting your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Sit with that.
Okay. I guess I'll just. Oh, well, Yordar's right behind me, so I finally noticed him. Like this whole time, I did not notice Yordar was right behind me. And then I accidentally like moved behind and like hit him with my
Nah,
like by accident. No.
Yoda
Or
got
he,
this.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
just,
easy.
I just.
he dodges. Okay. I just go like, oh, sorry, Yordar. What's
You're
going
good.
on?
You're good. What'd you find?
I found this sword, and for some reason, I don't know. It just feels like
It kind of fits
belongs.
perfectly in your hand there.
Yeah, like
That's
it belongs
kinda
to me.
weird.
I know. I'm not sure, but something is telling me to take this with me. It's weird.
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah, it might be handy to us.
And there's a
in
bit
our
of
travel.
like a light coming from it. So like this room is even though it's daytime, this room is a bit brighter
Yeah, because you said it glowed a
because of the
little bit.
sword. Yeah, it glows.
Did it glow more when I touched it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I just turned to Jazz and I mouth WTF.
You know what this means, right, Yodar?
No.
That I'm gonna stab Jazz with it.
You're not going to stab Jazz.
I'm not even phased by what they just said. All I'm gonna say is you better know how to use that. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, so that's this room. Where do we want to go next?
Wait, did we find? Oh, I guess the sword was under the rubble.
Yeah, that's the only thing under the rubble.
Okay. I want to go check on Threen and just stare at him again.
Yeah, let me make a roll.
By the way, how many scrolls did you say I found? 2?
3.
Oh, 3.
3.
Okay, I need to add them to my inventory.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Careful, Yodar.
Okay. Yodar, so you go into the room to see what Threen is doing, and Faye is watching Threen. Faye is like watching Threen go through this room, and like the room at first looked like it had rubble, and now it's like the rubble has been placed into one moment. There are some parts of the rubble that like are really tiny now, and it's just like it's like basically removed a lot of stuff and has seen this latch in the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Yodar. This looks to have been the oldest part of this room, oldest part of this building. I don't think they would have had this on the blueprints.
No, probably not. Do you need some help lifting it?
There's a solitary area here. Yeah, help me lift it up.
All right.
Flinches for a second as you get closer.
I'm not gonna hit you, okay?
1,
Like
2, 3. All right. And when you open it up, there's like 2 corpses in here,
ugh,
and it stinks.
ugh.
And it's like they don't
do
look
do
human.
we shut it? Like I look at 3 and I'm like, do we shut it? What? Ah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna like you got it right. I'm gonna go over here because that's pretty bad. Like
Okay.
you got this, man.
Yeah, roll an investigation check. You earned it. Roll an investigation check.
I got an 11.
11. Okay, so this was the guard captain's room. As far as like this, basically based on how y'all have been moving around, you could tell that there used to be more rooms here, but that like these are the rooms that still remain. And this was the guard captain's room, and the guard captain had a latch in there. As you realize that through your investigation, Threen's like, I think this was the guard captain. Saw that things were going bad, and the former guard captain saw that things were going bad, and
then who did I throw into the liquid?
The lawmaster.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm up to speed now. Sorry.
Politics, I understand. It's not my strong suit either. I'm used to the mercenary work.
So
but yeah,
did they get stuck down here?
I mean, from what I could tell, they came down here when danger was afoot and could not make it back out. The guard captain and is that a child?
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Are they talking about Faye?
No. That we found 2 bodies, Jazz.
Oh.
And Threen like goes and pulls like something, like pulls essentially like matches exist. No, I'll make it flint though. Pulls like a piece of flint and like scrapes it against the carapace. With like a piece of paper, and then like throws the piece of paper in, and the bodies start to burn, and they close it back up. No one needs to know. No one needs to see that.
I say a prayer.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave that be, 3.
Awful.
Yeah, that was probably the worst part of this day, and I went blind. I pat 3 on the shoulder, and I just walk off.
It like tries to flinch, but does not have the right reaction time for you.
I come out of the room with the stuff, but I hug the wall to be as far away from 3 as possible.
Yeah. There's another room here that has not been thoroughly investigated.
Can you mark it or show me?
At the top left.
Yeah, I guess
Luna was in there.
there.
Like, yeah, I was like, Yoda knows Luna was in there once, but like was not fully.
Okay, then I'll go there and investigate in that room.
Okay, who wants to roll the investigation? Who wants to get the help action?
I will do investigation because I think that's.
I'll give the help.
Yeah, I have proficiency in investigation. Just roll.
Yeah, with advantage.
All right. 22.
All right, you did it.
Nice.
You did it.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm getting ready for Saturday. Sorry.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yoda, you find 6 darts in here in the
Oh,
guard captain
sweet.
in the guard captain's room. There are
That's
6
darts.
darts that
Sweet.
there were more darts, but like in this like wooden case, there's 6. This case, while wooden, is like the kind of wood that wouldn't burn in a fire like this.
Cool.
So some rare wood, we'll say. Maybe at a certain point you get a little older, the wood, it's harder for the wood to. Anyway, it's for that same spark.
I just put the whole thing in my travel set, box and all.
Yeah. You get inspiration for understanding.
I'm gonna need this later.
Okay, so Jazz, I'm just gonna tell you for the sake of time what's in here without as much fuss. This was the Lawmaster's office. There is an additional book in here that looks to be the matching set to the blue book.
Oh, okay.
And so this one you would assume would have. Actually, I'm gonna retcon that. Never mind. I forgot what I did. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you look into this room, you're looking through it. There's like a broken desk. This room is fairly small. It seems like the Lawmaster did not give themselves a very grand office. There's maybe room for a couple chairs in here, but you could tell this is like a place where people worked, where like a person worked, and a whole life was in here once. Years of dedicated service. In a building that you can tell by this room, and by this room being small, and the way in which things you can piece together, because especially since it's you're marked for this kind of stuff.
Right.
And this room had a lot of memories, a lot of conflict resolution happened in this room, a lot of and sometimes where which people may have overstepped, and the people of Taurine, Braden, and Fennel, that the Lawmaster, from what you understand from what like the Viscount had said, that like the Lawmaster was not just the Lawmaster for Taurine. That's why it's so weird of like having a guard captain and a Viscount and a Lawmaster. The Lawmaster did a lot of heavy lifting for 3 towns of adjudication for 3 towns. And while most of these documents are burnt, there are scraps where you see resolve, where you see fine, blah blah blah, or kindness of my heart, Trigva be praised, and yeah, years of dedicated service. Say what you want about Taurine now and your interactions with the government, but there was a time where a stern woman with years of training did administer justice to the best of her ability in the name of her God and her empire, and in the empire in which she served. And Jazz yawned.
Oh, sorry.
I fucked with you. I'm not gonna make that canon. I just
okay. I mean, that's your call. That is your. I'll give you that one. That's your call.
Okay. So, additionally, in this room, you're looking around and there's an additional chest. It is not like the magic on it has worn away. So you just to rush through it, you can open it without issue.
Okay.
And collectively, are you ready to write this down? Collectively, you find 220 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 170 gold pieces,
Dang.
12 platinum pieces, and 48 electrum pieces. what you recognize these coins as Electrum.
That was 48.
48. A rare, and this coin is, roll a history check. And all three of you can roll history checks, actually.
Okay.
Right.
And Luna, I'll give you advantage. I haven't seen any numbers, but I'm going to give you advantage.
Yeah, because I have some.
12.
Ooh,
I no help.
13.
13. Yoda?
I got a 3.
Okay. And Jazz?
At 12.
Okay. Electron is old currency. It's still valid currency, but it's old currency. It's very rarely used. It's before the system. It's from a time before Etruria, the Etrurian Empire. And yeah, and I think like Luna and Jazz definitely know this of like, yeah, like these aren't used that much. I maybe saw once or twice in Mordween, Jazz is thinking, or Luna's like,
I found it in the body.
you did see some, and you saw some on the body. Indeed, you did.
I have some in the, yeah, I got some from the
Yeah.
body I found.
So this is, yeah, and this is rare currency.
Yeah.
Do you share this information?
Yeah. Because we haven't really
Okay.
talked. Yeah. Okay. So, because we're seeing Jazz look at all of this, right? Like we're all
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, y'all are all there. I'm just gonna say you're all there.
Okay. So,
I have no idea what money is.
So
You just have everything
I found the things, right?
yeah, you can keep them. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, please spare me the time explaining. Please tell me, one of y'all tell me y'all know what these are. The Electrum, and I hold out the Electrum.
I actually, now that you mention it, I actually found some in a body I found yesterday.
In the body?
Yeah.
Not on the body.
Sorry, on the body.
Oh,
And you
Okay,
you wanted them
English.
to mind
My
link
bad.
you, right?
that's okay.
English, my words. That's not Luna. That's Michelle
That's
here.
okay. That's okay. I want to
on-
make sure it just wasn't like in the rib cage.
No,
Dig it
I mean
through.
this body did have like something that was stuck to it, and then okay. So yesterday, remember how I was mentioning some party members that could come with us? Long story short, I helped these people, and they fought off this. What did we say it was, Gio? Like what? I don't remember the.
You want me to remember? Hold on.
Sorry, I thought you had it somewhere written down.
No, I don't anymore.
My bad. Anyway, I found it in this person's body after they fought with the people I was hoping could accompany us while we leave, and
I think it was a humanoid.
it was a
I
humanoid.
definitely was like like it was either a human or like
Oh yeah, because they're racist and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. It happened, okay?
No,
I
that's great.
helped these people. I mean these I forgot the what's it called? The race. Not the race, but the these
So
other.
so there was. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You've been
it's
holding
been-
this for a minute. So there's
Yeah.
a hobgoblin named
A
Eldio.
hobgoblin, LDO. Yeah, I remember LDO.
And then there's the boys, Ollie and Gertie,
Ollie and Gertie. Yeah.
who are kobolds, and their
Kobolds.
grandma, Doreen or
Oh,
Dory.
Doreen.
Aren't kobolds the one thing that tried to kill us?
No,
Oh, what was that called?
Darkling.
Dark.
Darkland. And then LDO was what? Forgot.
Like the protector.
Yes, but their race.
Oh,
I
hobgoblin.
understand. Hobgoblin.
So there's 3 people total.
Yes.
4.
Okay.
4.
2 boys, the hobgoblin, and who else?
The grandma of the
Oh.
boys.
Okay.
Okay. So I tell them all of that stuff and how they were attacked, and I helped the hobgoblin get better, and then in this body that the hobgoblin, the LDO fought, had this money, and it had like a weird like the thing that holds the short sword, was it that, like the knife,
Sheath.
a knife holder, yeah, a sheath, or no, it was missing the sheath. It's been a minute, but it was yesterday.
It was missing the blade.
It was missing
Yeah,
the blade.
I was
and
like,
it was
I'm
just
remembering, because you know me, when I DM, I'm here, and I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily here.
Yeah.
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 But based on what you're saying, this is why I highly encourage you all to take notes, because when things come out of my mouth, they are on wax,
I know.
and then they're gone.
It's because I made none of them. I just don't have them with me at the moment. They're in
Yeah.
Discord.
Was
Okay.
that the? Sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna ask?
Are you done?
Yeah. So I was just telling you about how I found this body with the money in it, on it.
You see, Yodar? You see
Yeah.
how they tried to
happens.
slip in? Oh, let's just take 4 boys, an old man, and a hobgoblin into our party.
Okay, old person, grandma. Okay, and 2 boys. I asked, and you completely agreed. And
Do you remember that, Yodar?
yes, you said we could bring party members
Yodar just starts eating beef jerky and looks down at the ground.
Bring them where?
with us to the next, like, to travel with us.
Why them? There was a bunch of townspeople that are displaced. Why these 4?
Did they ask?
Yes. See, it's a Gio. Do
Okay,
we have time
fine,
to explain
fine.
everything
If
that
you don't-
happened?
Fine. If you, let's go back to my original plan of
Okay.
getting out of here, and
Yes.
you can explain everything.
Yeah,
we're
because
somewhere
it's kind of like
I'm
a long
tired.
story, and we're all kind of tired,
Yeah.
and I really need to go meet with LDO, but I need you to tell me yes or no. You guys can come with me if you want, but I think that they would feel a lot safer if I went by myself to tell them yes or no. But if you want to come along,
I look at Jazz and I just go, I mean, if we're headed that way anyway, Jazz.
I just want to go to
Okay.
bed,
okay,
please. Faye probably does too.
all right,
So I guess we're about to head out.
yeah.
Is that the plan?
I took the
Before-
book, right? I took the pear book from the
Before
office.
before we leave, I want to light an incense in this office
Mm.
and say a little inward prayer for the lawmaster.
Okay. Who do you
And
pray
then
The
are we
kid.
just leaving Threen here? Is that Threen just
Who do
gonna
you
look
pray to?
around?
And are you saying it out loud?
No, I'm not saying that out loud.
Yeah, so who do you pray to?
I guess I pray to my patron now.
Roll another charisma check for me.
14.
Okay. No.
Are we leaving Threen here? Is he going to keep looking around while we leave?
I think we've kind of helped enough, and I really gotta go meet.
Yeah, and Threen's like the treasure. Like, if you found anything that's valuable, it's yours.
I
don't even
I walk over to Threen and I hand him my 2 charges of tasty paste.
Okay. He refuses it.
I leave
No.
it
Does
in
he
front
need
of-
any healing?
I leave it in
I'll
front
be
of him
alright.
and I just walk off.
Because I can help you heal even a little bit if you want, Thrain, before we leave, just in case you encounter something else.
I'll be okay. Thank you for the offer, though.
I'll just hold him a little bit and then give him 3. I'll lay hands pull and just.
Oh, so you're gonna do some non-consensual healing here?
This is crazy.
Oh,
Call it what
is
it
that
is.
allowed?
I'm gonna call it what it is. Is that what you're doing?
Not consensual healing?
I mean,
Non-consensual healing? You're gonna heal him without consent.
Fine, I guess. It sounds horrible.
Okay. So you heal him for 3 hit points. Okay. Noted.
And I still leave the tasty paste in front of him and walk off.
Okay.
Is it no? Can
Are
he,
you sure?
Yes,
You,
Okay.
okay.
he deserves that much at least.
Okay. It's gonna be like, just trying to not make it noticeable.
Then why is that the thing that fucking gets me in my feels? The fact that Yoda is like, I got tasty paste. Here.
I know. I pulled through with that tasty paste. He's actually like,
Okay.
gonna cry.
All right. So, we're gonna wrap up this episode. It looks like, well, it is a weird ending.
I'm just gonna go towards Faye
We're gonna
now.
end here, and what happens
Kind of
is
like,
I'm gonna
hold on.
like wrap it quickly. Yeah. So, with LDO and Miss Doreen, or who likes to be called Dory, is asking for is safe passage to Interhaven. Assistance with safe passage to Interhaven. They don't have much, but they would be willing to help to provide some money on arrival, but they can't promise much. But even looking at it, like it's gonna be hard for them to travel. LDO is still wounded, and it's going to take time for LDO to heal up to full shape, and they are trying to get to home because essentially it's like their final resting place. Like they want to like Miss
it's like
Doreen
the
is
home.
yeah, it's their home. Miss Doreen is like older, and so it's trying to like return from Otterjohn to Interhaven, where the rest of their family is.
Because
Like
they
it's
older people
family
would
and his
go
sisters.
back when it's time for them to die.
Yeah,
and
and
so-
it used to be and that used to be right. I'm remembering the notes I actually did take.
Yeah.
It used to be Residro, which Yoda is familiar with, also now known as Solaris, but like that's like the traditional ancestral home of their people. But it's more so in Interhaven. Yeah, it's a return home to be with loved ones at the time of death. Yeah. So there is an unknown clock on it of making sure that Miss Doreen can
Get there
safely-
before
before
she dies.
Do y'all agree to do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So
I don't.
when we
well,
come back,
Jazz, I try to convince Jazz.
I'm tired. I don't
Okay.
care.
Okay.
Like Jazz is tired.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
okay. So when we come back, when we return for Arc 2, there will be a little bit of a time skip. Just a little bit, just a small little downtime thing of like y'all will have had some time, and we talk about it at the beginning. I'm putting in some records so that I don't forget. That like the beginning of the next session will be us talking about what y'all did in this little bit of downtime as you made ready to leave.
Okay.
And you've already reached level 4. Congratulations. Woohoo. What you do know is from the bike count is that you've missed an opportunity to meet somebody.
Because
But
we
that's
left.
okay. Yeah. Just because of the timing of it, the person's a busy person. Her name is Colonel Donisa Haven. Luna, you can tell, piecing together, this is the person you saw with the Viscount earlier, but you've missed the opportunity to meet this person formally at this juncture. Turn to camera. We'll see what happens as our crew ventures out, makes ready and ventures out to Interhaven as new discoveries and new treasure, new riches, and more questions than initially began. We'll see what happens. And just because I don't want to have to deal with this next arc, part of this downtime is that like y'all look into the weapons, you look into the items that are magical. Those 3 scrolls are spell scrolls. I have it notated what those spells are. The set of bracers Luna has been given are bracers of archery. In order to use them, you will have to attune to them. What else? Why am I looking in my head instead of in here?
There's another pair of bracers.
The sword
is a moon sword.
Hold on.
Oh.
So the sword. See, that's the part. I'm trying to write this up quickly, but this is like really cool. As you seek to attune to that, you have this understanding that like it takes a lot out of you it takes this deep connection between you and your other that like you feel you have luckily established already in order to attune to this. This is not a moon touch. This is not just some little moon touch longsword that you've seen, like that had the little glow of magic that some any other adventure have. This is a motherfucking moon blade, a legendary weapon.
Whoa, shit!
So you mark a moon blade, and I need you to roll. I need to fill it up again. So essentially, we're going to roll twice on a table to determine what particular special things that your moonblade has.
Moonblade.
Since there are 2 rooms, 1 + 1 = 2, so there are 2 rooms, and we're going to roll to determine. Right now, this is legitimately me trying to wrap up the session because I
okay. So you want me to roll what?
So you're going to roll a D100.
Oh shit! I'm scared. I don't want to see. I'm just gonna.
Oh, I can't see. You have to tell me.
56.
56. So the first one's a 56. So I need you to make a note of this. This is important.
Okay.
Great. You rolled the one that actually requires more things for me to do. Hold on. Okay.
What?
So
you need me to
with
do something
56, so I need you to write this, and we'll determine it later. Okay.
Okay.
The Moonblade gains a randomly determined minor property. See special features. We will figure out what that minor property is later off camera.
Okay.
So, suspense. And then roll the D100 one more time.
Sorry, I got an 11.
11? I don't know why you're laughing.
Is that bad?
Okay, so instead of this being a +1 blade, it's a +2 blade.
Okay. I'm laughing because
and that's
it's
not
so
a bad
small.
thing.
No?
It's a table. It's
Okay.
there's different rules.
Alrighty. So where do I put that +2?
Yeah. Now, what I will say also is in this ritual, in order for your ownership to have its own property, you're going to need to do more. So you have not fully tapped into all of the ability of this sword for you.
Yeah, makes sense.
You have attributed
like
the other. Yeah, it recognizes you as its wielder, but it is not yet truly yours. You have not marked it with its name. You have not marked a rune of your own with its name.
Okay, makes sense.
Luna Limbra.
I love it.
All right, y'all, plug it up.
All right, you can find me at Queen Weeb on Twitter, and I keep saying Twitch, but I honestly haven't been able to. Maybe I'll stream sometime next week. You can also find me with Gio's like no. You can also find me Share Club Pod at Share Club Pod every other Friday at 3 p.m. Go check us out. Our season 3 is almost at its end, and if you haven't, go check us out. Real fun shit going on there, talking about some real stuff, real life stuff. And then yeah, sometimes I'm with Peter Court. I jump. Sometimes I like warp later. And yeah, that's me. Oh, and here. Ha! Twice a month. That's one element.
Brett.
Random Germ 101 on Twitter. And I guess just go to the nerdcore.com.
And Marcel, give us a little. Oh, wait, I forgot my order. You can find me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. I didn't mention it, but my voice is partially gone because I was screaming in a pride parade and then was playing D&D Monday and really committed to doing guttural Inferno voices at like with high volume, and so my throat ain't quite where it should be. And I've been doing a lot of talk. There hasn't really been a rest of my voice because the thing that I do the most is talk. I love it. So yeah, MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree in the description for all the places I am on the internet. We should be seeing you in July for something different and exciting. Details forthcoming. Marcel. See, I switch between the names really bad.
Me too.
Marcel,
I do that.
Yeah.
Give us our affirmation for the Arc 1 finale.
Oh, damn.
As you hold all your secrets still.
Damn. It's not really an affirmation, but this is like a jazz move. So I got a lot of money. Right.
Basically.
Yeah, you haven't shared it yet.
Yeah. I didn't because my money don't jiggle, it folds. That's it. We're done. Good night.
That's literally it.
That's it.
Wow,
That's it.
how affirming.
Thank you for
that's
everyone
make
who
it
watched
rain.
our Arc 1 finale. Thank you so much. We'll see you in July.
Well, I've got a fucking sword.
It don't work. My wand works. I got a gun. Did you forget?
I got these fists.
Did you forget? The rock.
My sword's better, bitch.
Don't bring
Okay,
a
let's
sword to
go.
a gunfight. Don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.